And so everyone knows that they're God, really, already, but they forget. And they forget via the process of their own thought. So their own thought can artificially separate themselves, seemingly, from this divine grace that we all live in. And that causes these problems. But there's a way in which we're only a thought away from resolving those personal issues that blind us artificially. Like I tell people sometimes, when I was a child, I remember that I was an only child, and at some point when growing up, I was a teenager, I don't know, maybe 12. I got very upset with something that had happened, and I thought to myself, these people, they don't belong to me. They're foreign. I don't belong in this family. I'm going to run away. I didn't actually accomplish running away, but I had the thought, I don't belong here. And it was a lonely thought and a devastating thought. Now, anyone who looked, if you look at the pictures of my father and my mother, you would see clearly that I was their kid, you know. But that didn't matter to me at that moment in time. I'd been adopted. I'd been adopted, and they just hadn't told me yet. So the feeling of being disconnected and the feeling of being alone and separated was nevertheless just as real as if I were adopted, because I thought I was adopted. And that's the privilege that God has given us, in this life, is to think what we will. And you can even think thoughts that aren't true, that can really scare the dickens out of you, And that's what I did. And I think it's a metaphor for what we all do, over and over and over again. But I've seen people from all walks of life, and you talk to them, it doesn't matter who they are or what their situation or circumstance is, that as they settle down and as they listen, and they realize that their insanity is caused by the thoughts that made them feel separated from something that they actually could never be separated from. Of course, how could you be bereft in life, really? But you can certainly feel it, and it can drive you crazy. And anyone who comes out of that and finds that it was just a dream, they wake up from their psychopathology and from their loneliness and from their fear, from their insecurities, and they give up. They start to give up their their unhappiness, and that's a beautiful thing to watch. And it's universally there's one mental illness, and one cure.